telling you what, we got a good football team and good people. We got a tough football team. This is kind of habit time. Turn it!
The Razorbacks are 2-0, 1-0 in conference play, 44-30, the final over South Carolina. As you can see, it was a sun-splashed day in Fayetteville. Coach, it was a long day again, but you're 2-0, and that makes it all worthwhile.
The fourth quarter lasts forever,
It did.
you know, but we're 2-0 and beat a good South Carolina team. I think they've got a good team. Coach Beamer's a really good coach, physical team. It's hot. I think both teams wore down a little bit, and really proud of our offensive line. I thought they took over the game early and controlled it for the most part.
You know, it was really their game in many respects. You look at the final numbers, I think you had 295 rushing. Yeah. They had 40. I mean, it's a line of scrimmage game, and that's where you won.
Yeah, it really was. And, you know, our backs ran hard and all that, but, you know, I think a pretty good back makes some yards behind a really good offensive line. And we've got good backs, so they make a little extra.
Boy, your defense did a lot of great things.
Yeah.
I mean, big plays, 6 sacks. You had turnovers. You had forced fumbles. There's a lot of things there to be excited about.
They did a really good job. A lot of big plays, a lot of sacks, like you said. We've got to continue to work on our coverage at times, which we know that, but they seem to make a play when they need to, and they did today.
I know the state spent the week wondering about Jalen Catalon's status, Miles Slusher too, and you addressed that after the ball game, and I'm just going to let you take it from there.
Yeah, J-Cat, I mean, I feel so bad for him. Obviously the team as well, but he's going to have shoulder reconstruction surgery. He'll be out for the year. Slush, he got a little dinged up, but he'll be back next week. But I just hate it for J-Cat. With that, with him being out for the year, we went ahead and got Simeon Blair, and he's one of our captains now. He was the next highest vote getter on defense. We moved him up to a captain. Players were ecstatic about that, but we feel terrible for Catalan, but knowing him, he'll be back in some capacity, whether it's playing or whether it's not, it's up to him, but he'll be back.
Well, lots of guys stepped up today. Hogs win it by 2 touchdowns, lots of highlights, and we'll get to it when we return on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Coca-Cola. With zero sugar and refreshingly delicious, is Coca-Cola Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself. By Ford and the Ford F-150, official truck of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Built Ford tough. Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style. And by Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
I need to try it first.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
as long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for more than 70 years. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
A handshake means something. It's a warm greeting, the quiet promise of things to come. To Jack Stevens, a handshake embodied the principles of good business. It provided the foundation for a family-owned independent financial services firm built on integrity and trust that is still run that way today. That's why when we do business, we do it the Stevens way, where a handshake means just a little bit more.
If you shop at Walmart, you already know how to get what you need when you need it. Because you're just as good at saving time as you are at saving money. You know how to spend a little less to get a little more. To make life a little better.
I need to try it first.
This segment of Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Dillard's, the style of your life.
It is a football Saturday, and it's a Razorback Saturday as we get set for the conference opener in Fayetteville. Hazelwood in motion, same play. They give it to Rocket, cuts back inside the 20, still on his feet. They knock him down finally at the 13-yard line. Sanders for 13. KJ gets the call. Same play, Sanders this time, touchdown Arkansas. Rocket into the end zone, and the Hogs are on the board first. Trips into the open side. Rattler pumps once, rolling right, screen to Lloyd, got room. Across midfield to the Hog 45, spins at the 40, still on his feet, inside the 30, outside the numbers, all the way down to the 15-yard line on the far side of the field from 28. Off the left hash to make it a 7-3 ball game. The kick is up, the kick is good, and South Carolina's on the boards. Jefferson going to throw this time. Steps up to the sideline, wide open at the 20's Landers. They'll run him out of bounds at the 14. All remains on the left hash. Landers the receiver that way. They're going to give it right side. Lots of open field into the end zone. Rocket Sanders, touchdown Arkansas. Lloyd's in it, tailback now. Rattler fakes to him, rolls right. Looking and now hit behind the line. There's that man again, Drew Sanders with a sack back at the 15-yard line. They lose 7. Ball at the South Carolina 22. They keep it on the ground. Green makes a man miss at the 20. AJ inside the 15 to the 10, all the way down to the 8-yard line. So they've got DeBinion set up on the wing. DeBinion gets the call. Touchdown, Arkansas. Rashad DeBinion with his first touchdown as a Razorback. 2nd and 5, Lloyd's the tailback. Rattler gives him the ball, right side, breaks a tackle at the 5. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. Just to make it a 21-10 ball game. Bad snap, but a nice job by the holder to get it down, but the kick is no good. Well, as we see the first half highlights, Coach, I'll go back to what you said in the first segment. Your offensive line kind of took control and established themselves from the get-go.
We had 4 possessions, because we really never hit a big play in the first 3 possessions, but it seemed to me we had a lot of short yardage things that we had to make and this, that, and the other. But we took the ball the first 3 times and went 7-7-7. The last one was a little bit of a 2-minute situation right there before the half, but I thought our offensive line came out and said, okay, we didn't play as well as we want to last week. We're going to show that this is who we are. And, they really rushed for 300 yards. They started there in the first half.
Rocket Sanders continues to show that he can handle the load. Whatever you give to him, he can handle it.
Well, he's 225, 30 pounds and very, very tough. He's Arkansas, he's us, and our kids get really excited when he's back there because they know him and KJ are going to run over people as well.
Hogs have the lead at the half. We'll take a look at the second half highlights as we continue on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Stevens. Capitalize on independence. Taco Bell, proud sponsor of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Download the app today and earn points with Taco Bell rewards. By Farm Bureau Insurance, local agents and adjusters, great rates, friendly service. And by Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Great game days start with calling the Hogs. By delivering the towing and payload you need, plus the power of a mobile generator, the 2023 Ford F-150 truck always answers the call. The Arkansas Razorbacks and F-150. Greatness starts here. Lock in 2.9% for 60 months plus $500 bonus cash when you order an F-150, official truck of Arkansas. Woo Pig Sooie.
We put faith in our vehicles to connect us. We understand how important it is to have transportation you can rely on. So no matter what the road ahead brings, we'll be there, offering you and your family the support that's made Farm Bureau Insurance a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
Feeling down and dirty, feeling kind of mean. It's time I had a good time, ain't got time to wait.
Love where you live and play at an apartment, community, or golf course managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with community amenities including golf courses, fitness centers, tanning beds, playgrounds, and resort-style swimming pools at select locations. Are you looking to buy or sell your home and want an experienced agent to guide you through the process? Lindsay & Associates has been serving the community and bringing great neighbors together for over 45 years. Lindsay, #1 in apartments, golf, and real estate.
This segment of Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Vold Vision, the official eye care provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Arkansas 2 quarters away from moving to 2-0 on the season, 1-0 in the SEC. Rattler gets the snap, steps up, downfield, got a man wide open, completed the Arkansas 35, inside the 30 to the 20 to the 10. Nobody's going to catch Antoine Wells, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Rattler in the gun, gets the snap, wants to throw, pressure coming, bumpers after him, gets the sack back of the 6-yard line. Rattler tried to reverse field, Poole tripped him up as he lunged for Rattler. 3rd and goal, they keep it with KJ at the goal line, touchdown Arkansas. Who else would take it over but KJ Jefferson? And Rattler calls for the ball, looks to throw, plenty of time, throws it short though. Lloyd out of the backfield, loses the ball, it's on the ground, Arkansas's got it. They've got it at the 41-yard line. Brenny's the one that knocked it away. Coming out of there with a football's Hudson Clark. KJ fakes the option, now he's gonna throw back of the end zone, got a man, touchdown Arkansas. Warren Thompson was wide open. Rattler gets the snap, gonna throw deep left sideline, coming back to get it, complete at the Arkansas 39, that's Wells. Rattler's got time into the end zone, intercepted by the Razorbacks. Dwight McLaughlin with his 2nd pick in as many weeks. Rattler calls for the ball, gets the snap, throwing deep, left side, got a man, caught at the 50, that's Wells, slips a tackle, inside the 40, inside the 30, somebody's got to catch him. Brenny finally does. Oh, they're going to give it to McDowell again, hit right at the goal line.
Down the ball across the goal line, the result of the play is a touchdown.
All right, there you have it. It is an onside kick, it's fielded. Hey, is that Bumper? Fields it at the 40, inside the 30, down to the 20, down to the 10. Bumper Poole picked it up on a hop, took off. Put a man in motion. They give it to the tailback, A.J. Green, and that's a touchdown. Green was set up to the right. Hornsby to the left. Green got the call for the touchdown. I formation. They give it to the fullback. They line up Jaheim Bell there, and he storms in for a touchdown. A Rattler back to throw. Pass deflected, nearly picked off. Falls to the ground, incomplete. Barely got past the goal line.
Intentional grounding, number 7 on the offense. Foul occurred in the end zone, results in a safety.
Okay, there you have it. The scoreboard says 44-30 Razorbacks. They'll set up in a diamond formation. KJ gets the snap, takes a knee, and the ball game's over. 44-30 the final, Coach. 23 points. in that fourth quarter. What a remarkable performance there.
It really was, you know, and you have to, at that point in time, it's not just a physical deal, it's a mental. I mean, it's hot, you're struggling out there a little bit to finish drives, to strain, to chase the ball. We did all those. Says a lot about our team, about the toughness of them.
You know, your defense continued to play in the fourth quarter too. You focus on the 23 points, but you could tell there was some pride going on there.
Made some big plays, you know. We lost leverage a little bit, a time or two, but overall I thought we played really well, played hard on defense. Coach Odom then did such a nice job because, you know, you're losing 2 starters and then to fill in some guys, and then you got a guy nicked up here, and, you know, you get down to 3 and 4 and 5 guys, you know, that hadn't played a lot of ball that are playing them now. I thought they had them kids prepared.
Drew Sanders was noticeable all over the field. I mean, what a football player.
He's a great player. You know, if you look back at when he got here in the spring, the tempo that he plays at, it's twice the speed he's playing at now. You know, he was thinking, doing this. I think he'll just improve throughout the season because he's never been in the box a whole lot before since high school. I think he's going to get better and better each game.
And you've got a football team now that with 2 wins under their belt, you can go back to work with victories under your belt. How much easier does that make it?
A lot, you know, and you can, you know, what happens, you can get, you know, dirty in there with the details a little bit more, and they'll listen to you on winning, you know, and they'll say, well, that's why we're winning. We've got to get this fixed.
2-0, it's hard to argue with that. I mean, you win your first game, win your conference opener. From an overall perspective, you got to be pleased.
I am. I'm happy for the kids, happy for our coaching staff, happy for the state. It's just 2 games, but, you know, it's 2-0 too. We're really proud to be there.
Hogs win it 44-30. Missouri State comes to town next week, and we'll continue in just a moment on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Cox, proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Visit Cox.com for exclusive offers. Mercy, official hospital of the Arkansas Razorbacks. By Dillard's, the style of your life. And by Lindsay, #1 in apartments, golf, and real estate.
Hello, sweet babies. Welcome to your new home. You have changed our life, and you may even change the world. And because of you, 2022 is the best year ever. Mercy has helped moms deliver babies for nearly 200 years. To find out how to welcome your baby at Mercy, visit mercy.net/UABaby.
All that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
A handshake means something. It's a warm greeting, the quiet promise of things to come. To Jack Stevens, a handshake embodied the principles of good business. It provided the foundation for a family-owned independent financial services firm built on integrity and trust that is still run that way today. That's why when we do business, we do it the Stevens way, where a handshake means just a little bit more.
Marcelo, no tablet for a week. Hola.
Get alerts when a new device joins your network with advanced security included with Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi.
Here you go. Sorry you got busted.
All right, we're glad you're back on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman, and we are pleased to be joined by Drew Sanders, Razorback linebacker, 11 tackles in the ballgame against South Carolina. Drew, first off, congratulations, and just kind of talk about your performance and the defense as a whole.
Yeah, I mean, we had a great plan coming in, and the coaches set up a great opportunity for us to make plays, and I felt confident, and the whole team felt confident, and it just allowed us, run around and make plays.
Coach talked a bit earlier about you being comfortable playing in the box and how that may be a little bit different for you now. Could you talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, my first 2 years, especially at Alabama, playing with my hand in the ground, it's a lot different. Standing up, you get to see everything in the box. You got a lot more reads. A lot more to look at. Just making sure you stay disciplined was a big thing I had to learn to pick up on.
Now, I got to ask you, when it came time to pick a school, you picked Arkansas. Tell us how all that happened.
Yeah, so I kind of knew I wanted to make the transition to my feet, and I just wanted to get closer to home. So there's a few schools, and Arkansas was one of them, and a great place, and I felt the coaches were great, and I just felt the place to be.
Watching this defense play today, and of course last week, there's big play capability, big plays at big times. Is that something you sense too?
Oh yeah, I mean we've created a ton of turnovers in the first game, especially today. I mean it seems like right when they were slipping back in, we would make a game-altering play like Nudy's interception in the end zone, just plays like that, just all over the place.
How big is it for a defense when the offense can control the game at the line of scrimmage the way the Razorbacks did today?
Oh, I mean, it's huge. That clock gets to winding down. It saves our legs a little bit. It's big for them to do what they can do.
You've got a non-conference game next week, then it's back into league play. As a player, do you strive to approach every game the same, regardless of the opponent?
Yeah, I mean, you have to approach every game the same. I mean, there's no reason to approach any game different. I mean, you got to do the best you can every single game.
I'm not the first to say it. Welcome to Arkansas. We're glad you're here. We're glad you're a Razorback. Great game today by Drew Sanders. 11 tackles, Hogs win. Back with Coach in just a moment.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Vold Vision, the official eye care provider of the Razorbacks, and Arkansas's vision correction experts. Coca-Cola. With zero sugar and refreshingly delicious, is Coca-Cola Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself. By Ford F-150, the official truck of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Built Ford tough. And by Farm Bureau Insurance, local agents and adjusters, great rates, friendly service.
If you shop at Walmart, you already know how to get what you need when you need it. Because you're just as good at saving time as you are at saving money. You know how to spend a little less to get a little more, to make life a little better.
Great game days start with calling the Hogs. By delivering the towing and payload you need, plus the power of a mobile generator, the 2023 Ford F-150 truck always answers the call. The Arkansas Razorbacks and F-150. Greatness starts here. Lock in 2.9% for 60 months plus $500 bonus cash when you order an F-150, official truck of Arkansas. Woo Pig Suey.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
as long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for more than 70 years. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
All that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
Welcome to Razorback Football with Sam Pittman. I'm Travis Swanson, and this week we're going to have a preview of Missouri State, specifically their dual threat quarterback, Jason Shelley. Jason Shelley is a senior who was their first team All-Missouri Valley Conference player last year. It's a huge component to this game for not only Missouri State, but the Razorback defense. We have a few plays here of week one against UCA down in Conway. And you'll see really with a lot of dual threat quarterbacks, if they don't have either first option or second option, the interesting component that they add to this equation for defenders, defensive coordinators, defensive coaches is just this ability to run, stay on their feet, continue the play, and can make really something out of nothing. And they actually end up getting a first down on this, which really should have been a tackle for loss or a sack. You'll see right here, same game, they're in the low red zone. And again, going back to being just mobile on his feet. He's gonna get some inside pressure here from his offensive line. And as opposed to just kind of tucking down and taking the sack, throwing it away, he's gonna turn his feet on and actually get the touchdown here. See this in kind of slow motion. Quick decision maker. He's got decent size, I believe 5'11", 200 pounds, very shifty, agile. He's not afraid to throw his body out there to make the play happen. You'll see about midfield right here, doing a standard just drop back pass. Central Arkansas is actually going to bring defender off the edge that their offensive line does a good job picking up, but he still feels a little bit of cloth being pulled on him right there and just tucks that ball away. Squirts out on the left side to get an explosive run. Again, turning something out of nothing. Here, back in the low red zone. Gets a little bit of pressure in his face from the left side of the line. Just does a good job staying calm under pressure, moves his feet a little bit. And again, staying active, buying more time, letting his receivers kind of do a scramble drill, ends up throwing the ball the back end of the end zone, and they get a score there. So it'll be a good game for our Razorbacks coming up against Missouri State. Key for this game is how can you contain Jason Shelley. That's all we had for you. Back to you, Chuck.
Well, Travis, thank you. It is going to be a great football game, I'm sure. Great atmosphere again on Saturday night. Coach, you put one to bed and you move on to the next one. That's kind of how it works.
That's how it is. And honestly, that's the beauty of it. You know, it's how you can just stay in it, stay consistent. I like our schedule during the week. I like our schedule for the kids, and it's working, so we'll just keep on trucking.
Missouri State on Saturday night. The thing about your football team, it doesn't really seem to matter right now. They come out with the same mindset.
No, I told them last night in the pregame meal or the meal with the team. I said, it's not about the 11 o'clock start. It's how you prepare tonight for the 11 o'clock start. And I thought we started fast today and did a really good job. So 6 o'clock, we'll just do the same thing.
Coach, always good to be with you.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Go Hogs.
Hogs 2-0. We'll do it again next week. Hope you'll be with us for Razorback Football with Sam Pittman.